The goblet squat. This exercise is a full body exercise. It's a squat variation. So a goblet squat is just holding something close to your chest. It could be a kettlebell, it could be a dumbbell. If you do it with a kettlebell, it doesn't matter if you hold it by the horns like this and keep it close to your chest, or if you're one of those people that likes to hold it upside down. If you're really straining with the weight of the kettlebell, you can press it up against your chest like that to take some of the weight off your wrists and your back, because the closer the weight is to your body, the less strain on your back there's going to be. If you're picking something heavy up and bringing it in front of yourself like this, your back's going to have a hard time. So you want to keep whatever dumbbell or kettlebell you have right against your body, and that's going to make it easier for your legs to lift the weight and not your back. So if I was to grab a dumbbell, I'm just going to hold it underneath the rubber part at the top here. For your squat position, the legs are shoulder width apart or slightly wider. Toes can be 5, 10, 15 degrees pointed out. Really depends on how your hip joint is, on you and your body specifically. You're going to keep your abs engaged. I'm going to keep my shoulder blades squeezed together because I want my upper back to be on, making sure that I'm not pushing my pelvis back like this, or it's going to emphasize the curve in my back. I want to tuck my pelvis in when I go down, and that way I won't have a sore back. So big breath in as you slowly come down. Big breath out as you push up through your feet. And on the side, it looks like this. Big breath in, coming down. Big breath out, pushing up. You want to make sure you're pushing evenly between your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heel. And you also want to make sure that your knees are pointing out and they're not knocking in. Another cue that I like to give people when they're squatting is to pretend you're standing on a big piece of art paper. You're trying to tear that piece of paper in the middle by pushing and screwing your feet into the ground, so pushing your knees out as if you wanted to tear that paper and make the two pieces of paper go outwards away like that. And that way you're going to help engage your glutes as well as your quads and keep the knees tracking over the toes. So that's how you do a goblet squat.